Good morning, Calvary Baptist Church family. This is Pastor David Conrad. I wanted to talk to you through this video in light of the fact that we're having to cancel our services and weekend activities. Today's March the 14th. It's Saturday morning. And we're all feeling a little bit disappointed because of this interruption to our life, but I don't think I need to tell you too much about the coronavirus known as COVID-19. You've heard the instructions about using common sense of washing hands and things like that. So what I wanted to talk to you about is the biblical basis, first of all, of our decisions to cancel and postpone the activities. In Romans 13 it says, "Let every person be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God. Therefore, whoever resists the authorities resists what God has appointed, and those who resist will incur judgment." Well, that's Romans 13, 1 and 2. And this is a time where all of us need to abide by what our government is telling us. Now, by this time, the president has declared a national emergency, and so that's really curtailing a lot of activity. And so we want to have the right attitude about this, but I also wanted to speak to you in the most personal way that we could come up with. We are obligated to take appropriate measures to abide by the key instructions of our government. And so we have canceled the activities. Of course, by now, hopefully you know that, but the men's and ladies meetings this weekend, the worship, Bible class, the prayer service, the legacy meeting. We've also canceled the giveaway event for March 20 and the dinner for March 22nd. And very possibly we'll be canceling worship services for March 22nd and 29th. Again, we don't know the future, and that's why we're doing this. And I just wanted to share a couple of my concerns. Number one, we're obviously concerned with those who have weakened immune systems, who are ill or having special treatments, because they are the most at risk. Also our older members and friends. But something I don't think that we are saying often enough is we're concerned about those who are healthy right now, because the whole purpose of this is for healthy people to step back a few steps, stop interacting with big crowds, and try to stop this pandemic from going any further. We're also concerned about others whom we don't even know. So we're trying to follow the directives that our government's giving us. But I have some additional concerns, and another is I'm very concerned for those who are already feeling lonely and isolated. Even before this crisis, there are those who feel that way. If by any chance you are one of those, let's say you need some special help, you need someone to go to the market for you, or some other need, please let us know and we'll do our best to find a way to help. I'm also concerned about our youth. While school is out all this extra time, the parents of the kids are concerned for creating productive activities. This is an opportunity for idleness, and idleness leads to problems. So just want to remind you of that and be concerned about that, be praying about that. I'm also concerned about disciples who need strengthening. While we're not able to meet, we're not carrying on the things that we want to do. I'm concerned about believers with impatient or maybe even sarcastic attitudes. I've heard some comments that I don't think are helpful, so let's not do that. Let's not be one of those. Finally, we're concerned for people who are lost, and so we want to continue to share the gospel. I'm not sure about our growth groups. We're going to leave this up to the growth group leaders, but if you feel compelled to stay home, that's okay. And those who want to gather in small groups have already probably been exposed to one another as far as the possibility of carrying the virus. use wisdom. Let's be wise. But overall, for the most part, we all should be stepping back and waiting this out and asking God to show us what the next step is. So let's keep in touch. Please keep checking your email. We may be doing some sermons like this in the next week or so. If you haven't already checked out our website, cbczenia.org, there's many archived sermons available if you'd like to listen to one, or have a small group for worship. We're going to leave that up to you, but please use discretion and wisdom, and let's think about being part of the solution. The Lord bless you. We'll be in prayer for one another. Thank you.